Test, test. I don't think it's here. Perfect. I'll make that bigger. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Good. And then 1d6 plus 3. D6 plus 3. Whew. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Crow001 here. Hoping to catch everybody's thing. Ooh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Sorry it's taking so long.
It's all good. It's all good. I mean, I just started the stream, so there's not really anybody there. They don't come too much later. I don't think I've seen Timid Beastie on.
Copper says they're wicking them up.
What about that Neo? That's our British person, right?
Indeed.
Did I have to create some sort of avatar? Because I did not.
Yeah, I realize we're lacking some avatars.
I figured I'd have a token with my guy's initials or something like that.
Allow me to make a couple of those really quickly. Totally didn't just pull up a cheap drawing software, by the way.
Makes sense. I was looking at the tutorial of the Roll20 system, and quite literally, the GM has all the token power and all that. The players don't.
So I just need to make an image of the initials of your character in giant letters.
CS. Because that literally is mine. CS.
Wait, I need the most fantasy-looking font I can find.
Magic Gathering, of course. On defont.com.
Comic Sans.
Really? You think Comic Sans is the most. If you're going for fantasy. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up my word processor. Because.
Actually, no, that the one I just found one that looked really good. I said Comic Sans as a joke.
Because it's comic, right? It's not. Let's see here.
Got a preferred color?
Oh, that is fantasy. Green, dark green.
The font I'm using for this is Cinzel Black.
The font that I found that's very fantasy-esque is Black Ladder LG or ITG. I think that's what it's saying. Yeah, Black Ladder ITG. Microsoft Word has that font, and it is glorious. Dearest Martha,
I do not have Microsoft Word, so
see the forms of the letters. Well, all you have to do is, have you ever gone to defont.com? It's an amazing website where you could search for different fonts and install them.
all right, going to defont.
Is it really trademarked? Here, this is a copy, and I'll paste it in the chat. There you go. The font. Tis thee. Tis thy fantasy. Caught in the landslide.
$35 for this for a font?
Is it 35? Oh wow. Oh, it says try for free. There you go. Try for free.
I think the font I've got it will work.
All right. I can make a Cinzel.
That's the name of the font written in the font.
That's a very.
It's got a title card look to it. I kind of like it.
Here, hold on. Let me make a screenshot of my guy's name. Done in that Black Ladder font. Oh man, I wish I cut cut a section out. Maybe I can.
Got a color you prefer for the letters?
Dark green. Dark green.
Already dark green.
Ignore that red squiggle. Microsoft Word's a bitch.
It appears you didn't spell your own character's name right.
Who would have known there was no such word as Star Blazer?
The power of
Dearest Martha.
That's simple enough. We can get better ones later.
Whoa, how did you get that picture?
Get what picture? Who?
Red Sea. Uh-oh. Did I get kicked from the campaign?
No, you're still there.
Wait, are we on topic? Oh.
That work?
Perfect. Choose avatar.
Hello?
Hello, Mota.
There we go. Who said I'm immortal?
No. Hello, Mota.
Oh, motion. Who says I'm that? Where's Rachel and everyone else?
No idea.
Why is Rachel not in it?
She didn't want to be.
Bill.
How'd you get that half-naked chick on your, as your icon?
I drew it.
No. Like, I understand you drew the picture and great art skills, by the way. But I'm saying, how did you, like, turn your avatar to that?
You gotta use the settings in my account, then edit, and then you can change it.
Oh, okay. See if I can pull it up. Okay. But that is your art?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you do professional art?
No.
Do you have a oh, come on, Bray, think. It's an old school website. For art.
Do you not?
Deviant. Yeah.
No, I post everything on Twitter.
What?
Like, I've never liked DeviantArt. I find it set up really annoying and stupid.
Okay, now you got me intrigued. I'm gonna find
Copper,
you on
got a color
Twitter.
you want?
I would like red.
Okay.
All right.
So what's your Twitter so that me and my viewers could find your artwork and enjoy it?
It's Copper Chew.
Copper Chew?
Yeah, CHU.
Huh, that's not popping up anything.
Try Copper Hope.
Copper.
Oh, actually, hold on. I think that's an old Twitter account. Let me just link it.
Oh, wait. I spot your same icon. Copper Hope 32.
Yep. Oh, she is just waking up now. And wait, so who else are we waiting on? I'm gonna get my drawing tablet out.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see here.
Yay!
Alright, so go to me, go to my profile. Right? You said my profile or is it my account?
Is your Twitter. There we go.
No, I meant the in roll 20. Oh, there it
Man,
is. There it is.
Roll
I
20.
found it.
Right, where is my pen? This is from here? Nope. There it is. Okay, well, since we got a minute, I'm gonna quickly make myself some food.
All right.
Just while Tia's waking up. Both getting up. Alright, be back.
Alright.
All right. Oh man, I'm trying to jam everything out to get it all together real quick.
it's all good. I should create a picture for you to use as my avatar. Let me see if I can do something. Um, mm, Still have GIMP. Uh,
I need images for the other two. Well, correction. I have an image for Tia and her character, but I just need one for the fourth PC and cat person.
that's what I was looking for. Paint. All right.
MS Paint, the birthplace of all masterpieces.
Yes. Let's see here. So
I mean, it's where I went to slap your CS together for the token.
perfect. All right. Let's see here. Bam.
What do you need? What's up?
I am drawing my masterpiece.
Okay.
He's slapping together something in MS Paint so that he has a little image for his character.
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing.
I just need a color for Tia's token, and then I will have 3 of the 4.
Okay.
Go with like gold or yellow for Tia, by the way. It'll match your character.
Alrighty. That work?
Yeah. Has she not sent you one of the digital ones, the digital pictures of the character?
No, she is not.
Okay. Hold on.
All right, so
far the greatest I've ever created.
I'm a little afraid of what you created.
Don't worry about it.
I feel like I should be.
It'll be amazing.
The more you say that, the more I get worried.
All right. So like this.
Yeah.
That
Much
I feel like it looks better with the bigger border.
Yeah. That is my favorite. There it is.
That's like a terrible idea. Why did I think of that? Alright. Much better. Much better.
What's up?
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I am worried about it, but okay.
Okay. Alright.
Big government secret.
Super big.
My government doesn't really keep secrets from its citizens. Well, as much as yours.
And there's the fourth token for our fourth player.
Go. Hey, Kenny. How you doing? Thank you. This is my avatar, since everybody seemed to have been an artist except me. So I'm just drawing
I'm
up
not biased at all, but I do really like what I've come up with for Clay's character for this. I have made sure to provide a nice token.
They're gonna show them once they actually put them in the program. I'm just currently, I guess, doing subtle art. Let's see. Let's make this bigger. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, even better. Pew! There we go. Look at that hair. It's amazing. Get the eyes. Let's see here. I think you got a red tongue, right? Yeah. Black, red. There you go. And you got What brush head do I got? Oh, perfect. There you go. Skin. Make it subtle. So subtle. Perfect. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Q. Go ahead. Select that. Oh, yeah, black. We will use that. Nice. Large. That's too much. There we go. Perfect. All right. File.
Toss it my way so I can throw it in the token stamp maker.
Exactly. There it is. There you are. And upload. There you go.
Well,
Where did Copper take off to?
that I do not know.
To be fair, I think that was the first drawing I ever done in paint, so good on us. We're able to do something.
It's a start. It'll work for now.
If I remember correctly, my avatar looks absolutely nothing like my actual character. If I remember correctly.
It just appears to be a man with green hair and a spear. And there we go. Token set.
I cannot draw on a computer. I can draw with a pencil by hand characters at a mediocre level of everything else. I had practiced specifically to do profiles and turnarounds. That's why if I ever pay for commission work from two much better artists, I'll get what I want, hopefully, rather than what they think they want. No, that makes perfect sense. I mean, if I had my art tablet connected, that would be something interesting. Oh, Rachel's online.
She's not going to be part of the campaign.
Oh, I thought this was a team effort. Don't my avatar. I don't think my avatar changed over. It should have. Oh, there we go. I just had to refresh the thing. I'm just giving me a hard time trying to learn art programs and other stuff. To be fair, I completely understand art being hard to transfer over, especially if you have to use a tablet for the first time, because you're drawing something without looking at the thing and you have to mentally tell yourself, hey, 1-to-1. And the tablets, I don't know if they're still expensive, but the time that I was learning, to get the tablets where the screen's on the actual tablet, that was really expensive. But now I've heard that they've become cheaper, so people don't have to learn that little hand-eye coordination when drawing. That's a plus. But it could also be a minus. It all depends. It all depends. We're still waiting on some of the people to play. At least I hope so. This is going to be a really weird campaign. Where effectively it's a ranger doing everything. Really? I don't really know much about 5th edition, other than there are a couple of rule changes. If I remember correctly. 3.5? Okay. I'm looking online right now. Boop. 5 Corp is 2nd edition philosophy into the game. Let's see. That makes sense. If you're really going to play old school. Okay, so it plays like 2nd edition.
I have returned.
Hey,
Oh God!
Bounce to me, mortals.
I'm just
Stu just looked at me.
I'm just
when
trying
I said that.
trying to figure out 5th edition. I remember there was some major rule change that I forgot.
Also, Kroll, you are an amazing artist. Never stop.
Thank you, appreciate it. And that was all done in MS Paint.
I know.
I really don't need to put any map detail down. The only thing we needed was the icons. Well, and everyone.
Okay, there are no epic levels. Okay.
At least not for the first session. It's
Prestige
Mostly
classes
roleplay?
are a thing of the past.
This is theater of the mind, establishing world and characters.
Interesting.
Nitty gritty shall be tomorrow.
XP
Well,
progression
next
is
week.
different. Advantage different. Disadvantage replaces bonus stacking. Combat no longer takes hours. Concentration spells. Grappling, so much easier. Dang. I wish I could have made my grappling bard. Damage past 0 doesn't exist. Any damage that exceeds 0 is just rest at 0. There are no negative hit points. Instead, there are 3 checks to see if the character dies or stabilizes. Oh, okay, cool. Feat selections have been pared down, but are incredibly useful. Okay. Height spells gone, sort of. Class is no longer limited by alignment. Really? Chaotic neutral paladins. Ridiculous. Multi-classic sucks. Oh, multi-classic sucks. D&D Common only takes hours if you play at a level of garbage, like garbage tier dumpster baby. Most of the major problems of D&D are not resolved because show people how to fix the play errors. Okay. Position. So, there was something about 5th edition that involved two D20s. You can PvP all the way to level 20, all the classes technically heal. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. See if I can find it. Level 1 fighter / level 1 rogue contain flat-footed attack and return by charging. Well, that sounds kind of crazy. Turn that down. Haha! That's where I left it. Okay.
Alright, she's bringing up her computer now.
Hurrah!
Okay, cool. Nice. So, let's see here. Not thumbnails. Contents, that's what I'm looking for. character step by step. Chapter, easy ability scores. Chapter combat. Order combat. Order combat. Round, turn, surprise. In the next round, initiative. On your turn, bonus actions. Reaction, special ability, movement position. Difficult terrain. Being prone, flying object, creature size. Cast a spell. Attack. Make it an attack section. Choose a target, determine modifiers, resolve the attack. Attack roll. When you attack, your attack roll determines a d20. Modifiers to the roll. Proficiency rolls. Okay. If d20 is a 20, the attack hits regardless of any modifiers to the target's AC. Attack is a critical hit as explained later in this chapter. Range. Okay. Critical hits. When you score a critical hit, you roll an extra dice. Attack damage. Roll all of the attack damage dice twice. Add them together. Roll for modifiers. And we'll just speed up play. If you scroll a critical hit with a dagger, roll 2d4 damage rather than 1d4. Then add your relevant ability modifier. If the attack Wait, okay. So you roll your damage die twice, then add any relevant modifier as normal. So because my roll would be 1d8 plus 3, it would be 2d8 plus 3. Okay, I got it now. That makes so much more sense. So I roll. Oh, whoops. Whew. Oh, Timid's on. And Mew is still there, but Mew hasn't popped in. There we go. Just adding my rolls together. Copper, is there any way to turn down the sensitivity of your mic? For some reason, it can catch your traffic that's outside your house.
I do live right next to the highway.
That is very true.
Yeah, sure, let me just fiddle around with the settings a bit.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That sounds like it did it. I apologize, guys. It's all good.
It's cool.
So, Dragon, what are these like stats that I'm seeing, like animal handling?
Um,
Were you testing out some sort of feature?
no, those are the things that were tabbed on your Kroll Star Blazers thing you sent me.
Really?
Yeah, on the Orc Pub page.
I have spells?
According to this, you do.
Okay, hold on. This seems interesting. I don't remember this thing. Alright, let me spells. Alright, so the spells I have are Cure Wounds, Detect Poison, and Speak with Animals. But I see 3 different Speak with Animals.
Do you mean where?
Well, I'm seeing what animal handling, nature. That doesn't make. Aren't those skills? Yeah, that's skills. Wood carving tool. That's my equipment.
Yeah, those were your tabbed up skills. So
Were they? All right, hold on.
on the Orc Pup page, it said your skills were animal handling, investigation, nature, perception, persuasion, and survival.
All right, hold on. I'm looking at the actual thing. I'm trying to see where it would say. Here's my character. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Crazy monk bow gongs. No, just a normal ranger. I'm just trying to understand Orc Pub because I thought I understood it, but I guess I don't. Oh, wait! That's right. Okay. Hold on. I saved this somewhere. Well, at least I thought I remembered saving it somewhere. Okay, hold on. There's the official character sheet.
We can work out tertiary details between this session and the next one.
Tertiary?
It's not primary or secondary, it's tertiary, like the third. Primary info, name, class, race, da 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 da. Secondary, skills, spells if applicable, inventory. Tertiary, everything else.
Okay. Tetherian? Tetherian. Tether. Tetherian. Alright, so that's how you say that. I'm a Tetherian human. Okay. I got my ideas. I got my understandings.
I think that's the planet that like base D&D is set in. Tethir, whatever.
No, it's a subspecies of human. It's the region that I'm a part of. Or whatever. According to the thing. I believe it's Forgotten Realms, because I believe they merged Forgotten Realms into normal D&D. Crossover from 4th edition. Or leftover from 4th. Did Copper had to restart her computer?
Yes, probably.
Got it. Cool. It's a version of Earth, maybe. GM roll, but only you and the GM see the result. And discrete checks. Whisper name. Whisper a message to a player. Kenny, I am very appreciative that you're this patient with a D&D game that has not started.
Complications and setup stuff, I think.
Did you message NYU? If he's playing?
Yes, I did message Neo.
Yeah, you didn't respond. That makes sense. That makes sense. Usually when I'm a GM, I just free wing it. So I wouldn't exactly know how to really use the software.
I was taught recently for the sake of doing this campaign and making it look nice and fancy.
Maybe it'll be nice. Maybe it'll be fancy. Who knows? Who really knows?
Your main screen is the campaign, is the what is the Roll20 window, right?
Yep. Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, guten Tag.
So, what's happening? We're supposed to start playing like an hour ago.
That is true.
There have been multiple complications, apparently.
Evidently. I'll call this one D and D. Done. And this one, chat box, will be moved. Here. Perfect.
I can. I can do one of these.
So when it comes to D&D, Kenny, when it comes to my like GMing or whatnot, I usually kind of stick to some of the same tropes that other GMs may or may not use, but definitely movies use them, and definitely animes will use them. For example, one of my most prolific ones I did was a tournament arc. And then after a tournament arc, I did a like a Space Jam or a Spelljammer style game.
There we go. Partially.
And it got people in the tournament arc, it got people to think of how to fight in a tournament setting, but with the 4th edition rules at the time. And it turns out one of the most powerful spells in the game wasn't a damage dealer. It was just teleportation. Turns out the biggest badass creature in the land does you no good when he gets teleported outside the ring and then falls a ring out. Oh, Timid Zone with a Fey Tiamat? Is that what that is? Holy crap. And it's got an alpha channel. Wow.
This map does look really nice.
It does.
It was well done. Hey, Tia.
Hi.
Alrighty.
Oh, is this our crew?
We still need clay.
And
But now I've got it. Yes. Yeah. We've got enough people that I can confidently start setting up and then just drop him in.
All right, cool. I punch a guard. I'm just playing.
I was gonna say we haven't even.
I go to the ruling king and say I'm succeeding you, and then I kill him and take his crown.
We'll fight. every god in order to dethrone you.
Oh, yeah, really.
Mysteriously on the walls, there are peasants being hung upside down with their skin removed, and they're gonna think it's the predator.
All right, everyone can see the map, right?
Yes.
Yes.
God damn it, Tom, you made it so hard to choose now. Oh, I'm gonna get to the fucking spells. Oh my god, there's a long list.
I'm just trying to understand the weather pattern in this world. Super hot in the middle. Dry down south.
Cold in the east, and in the west it's forest. So like a spring.
But like there is snow on one side of the river and desert sands on the other side of a river. That is crazy.
There's deep magic that runs in these lands.
You know the classic, I don't know, just deal with it, is a wizard did it.
Ancient wizards crafted this planet millennium ago.
Oh my gosh.
Not actually, but whatever. Lore on the world later.
I don't know. I'm trying to live in this world. I need all the deets.
You'll learn as we go. This world shall become
Rage.
comfortable for some and uncomfortable for others, depending on what paths you roll and lives you choose.
Do not scrutinize the man behind the curtain. Speak with the floating head. The one person you're hearing, the Master of Games. The other two is Timid Beast and Val. Or Copper.
Sorry, what? I was zoning out.
It's all good. It's all good. Fellow GM is listening on your thing, copying your ideas, putting it in his campaign.
Judging me on how good or bad this is.
Exactly. You okay, Timid? Sounds like you're taking apart your keyboard.
No,
That's
I just type really loudly.
Oh, okay.
Because my keyboard's old, and also I'm used to like basically punching my keyboard, because sometimes it's like, oh, you pressed a button, but I'm not going to register it.
That could be a sign of needing a keyboard replaced.
Yeah, no, I don't have the money to do that.
Don't you have a thrift store around? A secondhand? Used?
I don't like getting secondhand stuff.
Yeah, you don't really get good secondhand stuff here.
What? Dang. It's alright, Kenny. Of course. I'm really good at describing your imagination. So, I know I'm based out of the big city in the forest. Where are you guys based out of?
Wait, repeat?
Yeah, I'm based out of there. Where are you guys based out of?
I don't remember.
Timid was based out of there?
I came from the desert. I think that's it. Never mind.
Actually,
What was I doing again? Alright.
okay.
There is freehand. Oh my gosh. I can do text. Oh wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's Val drawing now? Wow, that's a
all right.
good drawing.
Yeah, man, look at my amazing drawing.
That's quick.
Best drawing, do not steal.
Too late. Too late. It's already
Let me
gone.
just.
I already put it on Etsy for $100,000.
See, look, it's signed. It's my work. Where are the two?
All right, there.
Yeah, no
Not-
problem, Kenny. Enjoy your Popeye's chicken. I heard it's the shiz now.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Oh, NYU.
And you know it, clap your hands. If you have to. Alright, sorry. Sup, fuckers?
Whoa! No, I'm just playing.
Rude.
That's crazy.
I'm Erica Costa. There you go.
Let's do this.
I would like you to know that I'm a sexy Catwoman with gauntlets.
Khajiit?
I have big
Eyes.
eyes, yes. I wasn't thinking of anything else.
Totally.
I was not thinking about the Jehunas. The Wagadagadoos.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely. What are we doing?
Stuff and things.
Sounds fun. Man, I'm bored.
Wait, did you just...
You guys made me wait all this time. And
What, a
now
whole
I'm-
month?
Yeah.
Maybe 2?
Yeah. We could have done the open division by now. Like,
If I remember correctly, someone quit or something like that, and that's the reason why we didn't.
Noble fucked everything up.
Yep.
We
Blame
even had a
Noble.
replacement
Oh,
for
that-
him.
Yeah, and timid just apparently like isn't good enough apparently, but I think she's amazing.
No!
That was not the situation.
It is
There was-
obviously the situation because obviously
Team
you must not
problems.
like timid.
Because the team wasn't working well together because of all the drama and shit. We couldn't get really together to practice
Well,
enough.
Like
Yeah,
Noble
drama.
still talks to me, so I don't like talking to him.
Then why do you still
tries
keep
to talk to
talking to
me.
him?
I ignore him.
I distinctly remember us telling you about a month ago to let the man go.
It's kind of hard when he's constantly begging me to get him back with Rachel.
So then you just block him, and then it's gone. Problem solved.
Yeah, this is messing with a ticking time bomb. He's on about killing himself if he doesn't speak to her.
Yeah, not your problem. Once you
Yeah,
block
but if
him,
I block him, yeah,
you'll
and it
never
showed that
know.
yeah, but then if I block him and then he kills himself, I'm a part of an investigation, and I don't want that
How are you gonna be a part of an investigation?
because we argued, and that's what would have caused the block.
Okay.
No, you can block
Here-
right now.
All right.
No argument.
Denda.
Everyone,
Denda.
Ah,
Yes.
all right, individual like I will be tapping off each person and where they are like in the setting.
Okay.
okay. Can
All
I
right.
get a refresh on the rules because I don't exactly like.
Did
I
you?
haven't played it in
You're
a
not. You're
while.
not even in the app.
I'm not. in
Oh
the
yeah,
app.
you have to join Roll20. I
Thank
left
you.
a
Okay. Where? App roll 20.
It's a little high. There it is.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Am I in it? First name. Oh, do I have to put my character information in from the?
No, you just create an account.
I've got that hooked up.
What do I do?
You
What do I
just
do?
slap a name in there and then join.
Do I need to put my email in? Do I actually have to
Just,
put my email in?
I would think so.
Okay.
Just slap in all that personal info and then
Credit
join.
card information, mother's maiden name.
You can send that privately to me. I'll set it up for you.
All right. Because his is probably the easiest to do.
The email address is already in use. Please choose another.
That means you might already have a Roll20 account.
I shouldn't.
Or the email you're using already has a Roll20 account.
So someone's used my.
Say you forgot your password, and they'll send you a link to that email.
Okay, now I've typed in my email. It says no account was found with that email or password.
Then make your account.
Clayton. Yes. Okay. Password.
The power of extended setup.
I love the. You must agree to all the terms of services. I agree to all the terms of services. This email address is already in use. What the fuck? I'm gonna use my second one.
Smart.
There's Roll20.
Okay, apparently this one's already in use. I just love myself, you know. This email address is already in. What the fuck? This is just. What does it mean? This email address is already in use. I've never seen this website before.
Are you sure you didn't sleepwalk to the website?
I'm gonna try my college one then.
That's already in use.
All of your email are belong to us.
Evidently, a bunch of people really loved Roll20 so much they needed your emails.
I'm gonna absolutely love this, aren't I? Because I'm gonna have like all the Yay, Clayton, welcome to Roll20. Yeah, so I had to use my college email.
All right, now join the game.
How do I join the game?
That link the link I left in the chat.
But I don't want
to. Gotta click it again.
I don't want to.
Well, you can't join unless you click the link.
You suck. I'm in. Launch game. I'm launching a game. I don't like this. Is it downloading something? I don't like this.
It's not downloading anything.
Scared. This is scary.
Oh, hey, look.
Don't show this again.
Clayton Bigsby.
This is cluttered.
What? The lights on? But one sec, BRB.
This works in my favor. All right. Once I say your character's name, that means you're in control of what you're up to. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I punched someone in the face.
I tried to seduce a bard maiden. Sounds like we're already up to a good start.
All right.
Punch.
Headphone fell out. For Kroll Starblazer, it's another day trading in the town of Garrison. It's
wait, what?
Honestly, but you personally have begun trading there because the crown has spread enough fear in that location that there is no competition and your goods sell out near immediately.
Sell out.
Nice. I do love me coin.
Yeah. Do I get to set a profile picture? How do I do this?
If you want.
You go to
How do I do
your account.
Okay, so can we go over the rules just so I know? Oh no.
It's D&D
You just
5th edition.
Well, I think it's easier if we explain it as we go.
Okay. I haven't played in a while and I'm a bit like fucked. So what's going on?
He was in the middle of saying something about I traded a bunch of my awesome, cool pelts that I claimed in the forests of Lorderton.
Dragon.
Oh, wow.
Dragon.
I'm gonna just turn that down. There we go.
Dragon.
Why?
Dragon, you got a Wi-Fi password? I think Dragon dead.
I'm here.
Dragon not dead.
I only have $30 and you don't know my.
Cruel, your character art is beautiful.
Thank you.
It has become easy.
Appreciate
I
it.
love what you did with the third arm
Third arm? What are you talking about, third
and
arm?
the triangle body.
There's only 2 arms. What are you talking about, third arm?
Already just gonna do a little.
Is my character obsessed with juice? By the way.
Juice? A cat?
Yeah.
Thought you'd be obsessed with Nip.
No. I'm lactose intolerant. Do not assume my species likes milk.
Same now.
I didn't say milk. I said Nip.
Nip?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got some little deals here and there. Your back alley drug dealer with catnip. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, I'm no longer a cat. I'm no longer like a cat. I'm a cat people. Okay. Who's vigorously typing, by the way?
Timid.
Hi, Timid.
See ya.
Okay, guys. Come on.
All right, everyone.
In the
So-
dark circle.
Kroll managed to make away with a decent haul of 76 gold.
Yeah! Let me just put that down
Okay.
somewhere. If I can figure out how to put that down.
I'm technically female. Can I become a prostitute?
You can be a male
Wow.
prostitute.
Oh.
I am not seeing.
Good way to get gold. Anyway, I'm gonna be serious now.
Okay, wait, I forget how to do that.
Steve.
By the way, is the thing on the right my what's that?
That's like chat and anything else you could possibly need.
Animal handling. So what's that?
Just scroll down and ignore all the stuff that I was figuring out.
Alright.
I actually don't know what the starting amount of gold is.
You should have it in your character information in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Okay,
character sheet. I'm
how
not
do you do
seeing
that,
it.
Copper? Because I now need Kroll to do that.
Hold on.
Kroll, roll a perception.
Okay.
Actually,
Damn it. Hold on.
okay. Actually, that's a fair point from Crow.
Just without the dots.
Dragon.
What?
I'm looking in my inventory on my character sheet, and it doesn't say anything about money. Do I not like? Is there not a starting currency?
There is, and
I have none because I'm a cat person.
Because they have equipment, but I ain't seen
everyone has started with like 50 gold. I rushed to throw those character sheets together. They're not finished.
Right.
Alright, I'll just put that in the notes.
No, shit, too.
Is the kitten being annoying to you?
Huh?
Is the kitten being annoying?
No. I was
Okay.
just saying, Mom, I can eat middle.
Kroll
Ah.
in
I don't have my sheet.
I really like this map.
Thank you.
Is this the one that Rachel helped you design, or?
I designed this 100% myself.
Oh, it's really cool. Oh, no, I was just asking because Rachel helped you design one, didn't they?
And you said 76
Thank you.
GP?
Yes, you got 76 gold with that.
So is
Okay.
Cruel a criminal?
No, I'm
Kroll's
a
a
tradesman.
pelt trader.
Oh.
And Kroll also notices what he could probably describe as the oddest ship that he has ever seen come to port in Garrison.
I thought you said shit.
Okay.
It is massive in size, about bigger than a normal Spanish galleon.
Oh.
Spanish galleon.
Oh my. I do declare
That.
that is quite a large ship.
It's got
Oh, go ahead.
to further describe it, it's got a solid black hull, as if it were burnt and charred on the outer edges, like on the outside.
Would it be ebony? Made out of ebony?
It wouldn't. You can tell that it's wood from here.
No.
Like,
Ebony is a wood. It's a dark wood.
well,
It's a black
yes.
dark wood.
Dark wood. Yes.
It's not Skyrim, where that's a metal. That's obsidian. Ebony's the dark wood. Obsidian is the black metal that they use.
Well, it's an ebony ship, and it's larger than a Spanish galleon.
That is really large. Damn.
You notice that its sails are a tinged brown, like a stained beige.
Cloth, leather,
Cloth.
not bad. Do I see crew on the ship? Is it coming into port? Is it
It's coming into port.
okay? I'm taking a look for the guards because if I remember you saying correctly, Garrison does not allow outside trade, especially by the sea route.
Nowhere is allowed to have sea trade. Garrison just does it illegally.
Black market.
But okay, so there would be a black market. This thing clearly would set off radars because it's one of the damnest biggest ships.
Yes, incredibly large ship pulling into port.
I will try to find a nice vantage point and watch the proceedings.
Roll perception.
Got 11.
I don't know what I did.
I have no idea.
I did a thing. I dragged.
Stop
I
fiddling.
dragged. Sorry.
Do it getting directly, then fuck you, I'll beat the shit out. Making me look next.
So Kroll, you don't exactly manage to find anywhere particularly good, but from where you're standing by your little pelt stall, you can see the ship at least partially clearly.
I have a stall?
Everyone gets a stall.
Selling shit.
Okay.
Garrison does not get much trade. They take what they can get.
Yeah, but if I'm based out of Lordatown and
You just showed up and were like, all right, I got pelts. Give me a stall. And they were like, yeah, sure.
okay.
The store has a lot of loopholes.
I mean, Garrison, the way he described it, I thought it would be in a very authoritarian state where there'd be guards at every turn preventing.
There are
outside
guards all
trade.
along the outside edge of Garrison, which you noticed upon coming in.
And it seems like none of them are on port. Since
None
that's
of them
one
are.
the- That's the edge. That's also part of the edge of town.
Yeah, none of them are really able to get in because of the point is you'll hear more about the outer edges of Garrison when I can describe it to everyone, because having to go over meticulous details for one person.
I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so big ship's coming in. Guards don't give a shit.
Guards can't give a shit.
Well, the damn
They're
well
locked.
should.
They're locked out.
How the hell are they locked out of their own city?
Big thugs come by sea and keep them out.
Wow. Okay.
Garrison really wants to trade with the other islands.
Which means if thugs can keep the military from policing or whatever, then the rules of Garrison mean nothing. That means there are thugs at the bridge beating up the guards to allow land-based trade, which is how I came.
Considering this is a 4-region society where each region has their own little separate set of guard, like, military. The military of this one middle region, due to its lack of major cities, isn't very high.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, like I said, I watched the ship come in. Just I don't know what you want me to do at this point, because all I see is a ship. I'm not gonna really jump in there for
Not
the
gonna
ship.
dive at the ship.
No,
Well,
because I asked you if I saw any crew. You didn't tell me there was any crew, so it's already making me suspicious. I want to get a better vantage point, because if I can get a better vantage point, then I don't have to worry about the thing. Can I do acrobatics to jump on a roof?
Yes. Roll it.
Nine.
You managed to clumsily get your way onto the stall that you were peddling your pelts out of. And you get a clear view of the ship. You can see that it has quite a big crew on it. You would say 50 people, and that's just above deck.
Anything
that's just-
identifyable about those people?
They're all wearing like coverings and like masking, so you can only see that they look humanoid. You can't actually see race or anything.
I'm just gonna spitball it here. Looking at the crew, looking at the ship as it comes in, looking at all of that, I would like to do some sort of check, whether it's history, insight, or whatever, that tells me is this a foreboding presence? Like, are they invading Garrison?
That would be a
That's insight.
yes, insight, detect motive, essentially.
Detect motive. I'm looking
Well,
at
roll
the skills.
insight. Insight is wisdom. Just roll a wisdom roll with insight such.
Okay. Hold on. All right, 7.
Seems fine to you, boss.
Okay.
These guys, sometimes people like to dress in different outfits. Doesn't mean they're bad news.
Okay. I'm not getting off my stall. I'm gonna continue watching.
All right. So you continue watching them. Meanwhile,
Yay.
Valerie,
Okay. It's me.
you can't see much from where they told you would be staying.
Okay. Can I have my character
It-
sheet?
What?
I don't have my character sheet.
She doesn't have her character sheet.
1 second.
Hello?
Yo-yo?
Hello.
Hello.
How long have you been unable to hear me? Hear me.
When you just said hello is the first time I was able to hear you.
Since, like, what?
Since the last time you talked.
There.
I've been talking for like 5 minutes straight.
Well, we didn't hear you.
Yeah.
I believe the last thing you said was about milk or catnip.
Also convenient. Also, whoever drew the little box.
Oh wait, no. You were talking to your kid. And then I think you muted yourself or took off your headset. That was the last time I heard.
My kid?
Yeah, you had a little kid, and you're like, alright, give me a sec, guys.
That's my sister. I'm not a dad.
Sound like a pretty young kid.
Yeah, I'm only 16, so.
Hey, you can have kids younger.
In England, especially, 16 is the age of consent.
Really? I thought it was 13.
In England? No, that's Japan. It's 16 in England and in New Zealand.
All right.
Alright, let's go. Keep going.
So, from where they told you to stay, you could feel the ship start moving.
Okay.
And now you can feel it slowing to a stop as the sound of a wooden gangplank slamming onto the dock is like audible.
Okay.
So they've docked.
I'm gonna get off the boat.
All right, you head up to the top. You head up topside. It's still as crowded as you remember it, with the 50 crew bustling around this massive ship.
Just leave. Just bye.
Oh, you are stopped by a tall man with a hat with a giant feather.
I didn't know I was in this story.
He stands in front of you and asks, "Were you planning to pay me?"
No, and I just walk off.
I knew prostitution was involved in this.
Wow. Wow.
Because it's like, speak with dead, speak with plants. No, speak with dead. Speaking with the dead.
Dad, I just keep walking. He can't do shit.
They won. It's basically the place that I
Is that Val's face when she says no to the guy? There's your profile picture.
How is the crowd taking all this?
The crowd is glad. The crowd is taking it fine. They are glad to see a new ship in port and because of its size, are hoping it's covered in riches.
Especially with all the masked soldiers running around.
The man lets you pass. The man lets you pass, Copper, and he says, "You're just lucky I owe the man a favor."
You're not my dad. And I run off.
I already
All
like
right.
that. That was like a really childish character. I like.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Is it
Odd-
cat lady time?
Gift, roll acrobatics.
Okay. Shit, what's my acrobatics? Oh, top.
Gift is clay, by the way. But yeah, you also roll acrobatics, Copper.
Yay!
Wait, who else has to do acrobatics?
Copper has to roll acrobatics, and you have to roll acrobatics.
Me? When was I introduced into the story?
Just now, roll acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm in the. All right. So how do I do this?
You go on the chat on the side and you
Yeah.
roll. Yeah, /roll 1d20
Capital.
plus your modifier.
No, not. I don't know if it matters or not, but I would say not.
Roll 1d20.
Oh god, I'm rolling horribly.
Unrecognized command. Roll 1d20. There you go.
Oh Lord.
He
God
succeeds.
damn,
So
man. 2.
out of nowhere, Gift, you feel someone collide with you and are able to swiftly turn past them as they tumble to the ground in front of you.
Oh man.
Okay.
You are now looking at a girl who seems to have been tauntingly dashing off of the ship that just docked. So what do you do?
I help her up, milady.
Oh god, no.
I'm a girl as well. It's fine. We can shed eats.
Oh good, I'm a lesbian.
Well, I'm also a cat, so I hope you're also furry. So yeah, I help her up.
I accept
1 second.
this helping of the up.
I will be right back. 1 second.
Okay.
So we got lesbian furries in this shit. That's good. I like the story. I'm confused.
I love
about
your
how to say it.
accent. It's
My
the
accent?
it's the most manliest female cat I have ever heard.
Meow, milady.
Bow, bow.
Meow meow.
Man, r/nice guys is calling.
But I'm not a nice guy. I'm a gal. Don't assume my gender.
My lady.
Can I make the cat a feminist?
Oh my god, in this ancient world? Come on. We're trying to escape our politics, not bring it in.
All men are monsters. Whee! I'm a cat, so technically aren't I like... Should I be like licking my paw right now or something while I'm waiting? I have paws, by the way. Like, I got real paws.
But to be fair, you're also like half humanoid, right?
So I'd be licking... No, I have paws, though.
Yeah, I
And
understand, but I mean,
and I'm
like,
full of fur.
how far does your base instincts rule you?
I want to be real cats, but do you know those weird people that like think they're actually wolves? I think I'm gonna be like that.
That's a level 5 furry.
Yeah, well. What's wrong with that? Don't kink shame. You're the one watching.
No. That's like several steps above what when you go for the normal animal, like you're like, all right, I'm a wolf. I ain't a human. I'm a wolf trapped in a human body.
Oh. He stands on a pier and starts barking at the fucking seagulls. So I think this will be a great time to get to know each other.
Only
So
two of
Val's
you
got-
could really get to know each other.
Val's got a cold. Okay.
That was Tia.
And so is... What's Tia's
Timid. Okay.
name? No, as in, what's Tia's character's name?
Tia.
Yeah,
It's Tia? Oh. So Tia's got a cold, and so does Val.
I don't
And
have a cold.
You just sneezed.
No, that was Tia. You heard it
Oh.
through my mic because she's in the room next to me.
Ah, makes sense.
So it like echoed throughout the house.
GG.
Cool, can I come to your house?
Possibly. It just cost you like $3,000 something to get here, if I remember correctly.
God.
yay for money.
I mean, I think it would be the same to get to them in their Netherlands. Or was it New
Well,
Zealand?
it's easy for you. It's
New
easier-
Zealand.
New
It's easier for
Zealand.
you to get to New Zealand than for me to get to New Zealand.
It'll cost me
So-
like $3,000, man.
You have the same. Did you know you have the same flag as Australia, but you just have more stars? I think it is more or less stars. One or the
The hell?
I think Australia has 5 stars and New Zealand has 4.
other. But you
I
know
thought
you
we
both
had
got
5 and they have 4.
you both got the UK flag.
It's because they were part of the British colonies.
And they're still classed as a country under the Queen.
Exactly.
That's-
Yeah.
With their own prime minister.
Yep. Our prime minister recently had a baby.
No, we have 4 stars.
Oh, okay, I thought we had 5.
I don't think. Imagine that for a title, the
I mean,
pregnant
what
prime
the
minister.
Fucking New Zealand flags. Holy shit. Oh, that looks bad.
Oh, you think?
we
You
don't
think
wanna
there's a
try
lot of New Zealand flags? Just type in gender flags. There's a lot as well.
Who's that? Oh, okay, it's just somebody.
Why does non-binary have their own flag? It's not a thing.
What are you talking about?
Non-binary, believing you have no gender.
Well, it's identifying as not having a gender.
But do you have a dick or do you have a gender?
Oh my god.
Can we not have
That-
this on my stream?
Oh, you're streaming?
You don't. You haven't noticed that?
No.
Yeah, I've been streaming for quite a while. Since we started back at 2:00.
Nobody told me, and I just made a triggering joke. I honestly apologize.
I kept giving you little hints and warnings, and you're all right, cool, and then
Okay, what happened?
you just keep going at it. I'm like, okay,
I made a gender fluid joke. I'm sorry. Is anyone watching?
yes,
Shit.
and I actually had a couple people walk away.
That they can blame that exit button, not me. I'm sorry. My opinion.
It could be your opinion. I could get banned for it still.
Not really.
Controversy.
Yes, controversy. If I don't stamp it down, I can. Get
Anyway, it'll vanish into the winds if we don't mention it anymore.
So,
Okay, back to the current situation.
banned. Cat tackles one chick, lifts her up.
my
So what happened?
tackle fell into.
Cat manages to dodge
Spears-
being knocked over.
Spears the woman, gets back up, cracks a cold one, cuts a promo, wins the heavyweight title.
I like the sound of that.
All right. So, Valerie, you are now facing you've landed on the ground and you are now looking at an incredibly tall Catwoman.
Yeah.
You
Is it
would
racist
say
if I say meow?
what?
Is it racist if I say meow?
Could be.
That would be up to Gift's discretion.
You got a meow.
Well, I'm gonna take their hand and getting up, and I'm gonna brush myself off. And I'm assuming my hat didn't go flying off.
It did not.
Okay, so I'm fine then.
Super glue that crap.
Alrighty. So, Kroll from his perch atop his pelt stand did see the woman the bubbly woman pass by the captain with seemingly no care in the world.
Yep.
How did the captain take it? Is he ordering his men to attack the port? What's going on?
You just see all you can see. You just see him just kind of put his hand to his face and shake his head.
What of the woman?
From what you could see, you can't see the main port from where your perch, but you did see her run down and towards the island itself.
Interesting.
From what you could see, she was wearing a big, wide brim, like really a sun hat.
Big fluffy sun hat.
Would you say it's ostentatious? Do I have any pelt left to sell, or did I already sell out?
You've sold out.
All right, I'll pack up my stuff at my stall and head to a tavern to drink a little and enjoy myself on the lovely journey.
All right, and you're near the tavern?
Yes.
Alrighty. As your hand reaches for the door, you can already hear inside. In a tone befitting someone who thinks themselves the highest of high, a woman is commanding everyone to give her free drinks.
Does this voice sound very familiar?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a peek inside.
Inside, you see. I do not know how to pronounce that.
Do you have a picture of the tavern? Other pictures?
Sadly, I'm not.
You can,
Not that prepared.
Did you not like? You could probably Google search a random D&D tavern.
Oh, you want me to slap the picture of the tavern up?
Yeah, you can also create a new scene or whatever. That way you can jump back to this one whenever you want.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. Oh, all right. So the one thing I did learn in the tutorial is you could have created a new scene, put that image in that one, and then you could just switch to that one, and then switch back whenever we have to do like another establishing shot. It saves you from having to cover up your previous pictures and move them.
There.
Where are we going?
Can everyone see that?
Did you select that page?
Yes.
You need to move your players onto it.
Yeah. There we go.
That was it.
Generic stock tavern.png.
Oh shit! I said it. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
So you've opened the door, and this woman is beyond anything you have ever seen on the island.
So she's not from there.
Not that you can tell. You can roll a knowledge. Well, history. Yeah. You can roll history to see if you think you might know where she be from.
Couldn't I do an investigation instead?
That would just give you more on what she looks like. You're not going to find out what she is by looking at her, I can assure you.
She's secretly a cat lady.
Sure. 15.
All right. While you cannot exactly come to what you think what she exactly is, her appearance reminds you of the legends of the sphinxes from other islands. However, she appears to be in a human form.
So she's got like an Egyptian look to her?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bartender to get myself a drink.
Alrighty. One sec. By the power of P&G, here you go.
Enjoy it.
She looks like that.
Huh.
Although it looks terrible because my phone camera's dumb.
Okay.
One sec.
I was trying
For
to
the audience. The woman he sees, it looks like this.
Smart idea. Smart.
Back to the tavern.
Yeah.
So while most people seem to be paying her no heed, one or two have actually brought her a few drinks. You talk to so you walk up to the bartender. What are you asking for?
Is that what the bartender said? What are you asking for? All right.
Oh, wait. So what do you want?
Listen here, brother. I'm looking for some nice cold ale. Sold a lot of pelt, and I feel real good.
So you want some of our high quality stuff?
More of the medium quality. Leave the high quality for, those other people.
Well, I was gonna tell you that we're almost out. One girl's been ordering it back to back, claiming to be some sort of god or something.
The medium stuff? Okay. What's the lower end stuff?
We've got stuff that we've drowned out with water to make more.
I figured you did it to all of your drinks, but okay.
We have to have some standards here.
I hear that, brother. Let's see here. I guess I could take one of your high-end drinks, but not too high-end. Okay.
Medium end.
Medium high.
All right, that'll be 1 gold piece.
Whew, brother. All right.
Love the voice, by the way.
Once I get the drink, I'll find a nice corner to sit at and drink away merrily.
Alrighty, now back to Gift and Valerie.
Yes.
So you've both almost crashed into each other. Stuff's been established. What you gonna do?
Wanna go drink?
Definitely. 100%.
We go to a bar.
Yeah, boy.
There's only one bar. Everyone's now at the tavern.
I like the sound of that.
So you guys hear the same woman speaking her praises, goading everyone on to bring her free drinks because she is a god. Anything else you want to do, Tia? Considering I do not know how to pronounce your character's name.
Yitzy.
Oh.
The how pronounced C at the end.
Oh.
You could even
Yetzi.
pronounce it easy. I don't really care.
I'll go up to this. I got some words to say.
All right, Gift has now walked up to the cat lady. Well,
I'm the cat lady.
the cat lady has now walked up to the lady with sort of a off-island flair to her. Now,
I'm gonna call
Gift,
it
I'm gonna
nothing
need
special.
I'm gonna need you to roll a knowledge with advantage.
How do I do that?
Just roll 1d20 twice, and then
When you're
keep the higher number.
Wait, so /roll 1d20. Keep the high number.
Then roll it again, and then whichever of those two is the highest.
1d20. Wait, I go scroll. Okay, so I got a
All
19.
right. So, looking at her immediately reminds you of home. Because on the island that you used to live with your family.
Yeah, I know my backstory, and
Yeah.
that's not gonna be good if she reminds me of my home.
Oh, from what you remember, you actually remember her from the tales that were sold around. You didn't actually think that her type existed.
Racist.
I'm racist. I'm a cat woman.
Where's your Batman?
Doesn't mean you can't be racist.
Does that work?
Well,
That's send to everyone.
did what's sent to everyone.
Yes. It's sent to
Yeah.
everyone.
Andrew. So, I'm gonna
Whatever. I don't know how to delete messages.
There you go, tavern map. Literally Google searched that. What other type of maps you're gonna need?
Any other map I'll make. I just didn't think I'd need a tavern map.
Because you didn't expect us all to be in the tavern, did you?
No, I expect you all to go to the tavern.
Well,
It was just
Yeah.
something where nothing's really going to happen in the tavern that would require a combat map.
well, Val's already been saved by a very, very white, tall, figure. So, and now we're going to get a drink. This is gonna be.
There we go.
I'd like you to know that I'm a cat, so if I drink alcohol, it kills me. So, I'm not allowed alcohol.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Oh, I'm allowed alcohol, Jesus.
You are allowed alcohol.
One sec.
As I slide all the little pieces around. I think I've 1-to-1 scaled that, right?
I don't know why it's so pixelated, because in Discord it's not pixelated at all.
Because the map's small and this is big.
Is it?
Oh.
I had to stretch the map out to make it fit to the map on a 1-to-1 with the little squares.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, wait, we can actually move our characters?
You can each move your own little character. You just click with select. You just click them and slide them around.
Wait, so I'm doing that? It's not working.
Oh wait, one sec.
Because I'm supposed to be sitting with Val. Because we came to... No, I'm confronting what's his face, aren't I? So...
Top 500 Genji main.
Shut up.
Well, you said you walked up to the
Yeah,
to the
Sphinx.
yeah, Andro Sphinx. Oh no, not Andro.
Anthro.
Anthro Sphinx.
Answers. Alright. And what am I gonna... I'm gonna say, like... Am I gonna be... I wanna be mean.
Then fire your... Say what you please.
I'm gonna call her nothing special. Because she seems to think she's some god. So I'm gonna call her nothing special.
Damn. Harsh.
Fuck yeah.
And how do you respond, Isa? Isaiah the
Being
E.
tantrum.
I'll call you E. How do you respond, E?
I'm gonna stomp my feet angrily and just start yelling, "How dare you! I'm a god, I can disintegrate you right now, but I don't want to."
Go home, you're drunk.
Go home, you're pathetic.
Damn.
This is getting personal.
See, and I've been talking about this for a while.
I'm just sitting there enjoying my moderately nice alcohol, listening
Yeah,
to them grill into
skinned
the
animals-
god.
You skinned animals to get that alcohol.
You ain't gonna know me from the rest. I picked a far off corner. I ain't in that garbage.
Well, I'm gonna be a very aggressive cat person with a very dark background. So yeah, I wanna start confrontation with this Sphinx.
Oh, what are you doing? Pick your action.
I'm gonna lead for extinction.
What?
No, I'm joking.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
You're gonna
do-
cast a spell in the middle of a tavern, a crowded tavern.
No, I don't
That
think
sounded
I
like
can
an
cast
AOE spell.
Nah,
I can't cast spells.
he can't cast spells.
What about weapons?
Your weapons are just the punches.
I'm gonna say I know you're an incredibly rare species, but I wouldn't want to make it rarer. So just back down.
Fair, I guess.
Between these two.
Even though I confronted her. Yeah, but you can't just stand in a bar like buy me drink or I burn you.
She didn't
That's
say
when
the
you've
I
had
burn
one
you
too many
part.
drinks.
She just
She
said
said that
buy
to
me
me.
drink.
she
Buy
said
me a
that to
drink. I'm a god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sacrifice
You
your
haven't
alcohol
even
for-
drunk yet. How are you automatically doing the drunk assumption that I'm a god translates to I'm gonna burn you?
She's literally said I'm gonna burn you to me.
That's because you attacked her first.
I didn't attack her.
He hasn't attacked her.
Verbally attacked her.
I just said she's not special.
Yeah. You tell a god that. Come on, man.
You tell a cat lady that.
Got two cat
I'm a
ladies
god.
fighting it out.
I'm atheist, man. I ain't no god.
Fucking cat fight.
That's a funny stance to have.
She's got wings. This is unfair. She can fly.
In an enclosed
Oh.
space. Okay.
In an enclosed space, yeah, she's kind of in a. She can't fly.
Yeah, I have crossbow.
Okay.
How about
All right.
no?
What's going on? Because it's just a lot of mumbling. That's all I'm hearing.
Have you actually taken any action? Are you gonna act
He
right?
told her
I'm
to
gonna
back
return-
down. She hasn't
gonna-
responded.
And then I'm gonna say back down and return to Valerie. It's her choice if she wants to continue it. Thank you.
You can move your own piece around now, though.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm trying.
I said it so you could.
It's just making a
Oh wait,
highlight box.
one sec.
I think, and cruel. I think some gods deserve to be told they're not special.
There you go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sure, go ahead and do that. Just not with me around.
Not with me in
I would also
fucking.
appreciate if you set me on.
Boston.
That way, if,
Considering-
if that god puts a wrath on you, it's only on you, not on the group. And if it's on the group, it's a
So-
group without me.
But if she burns me, you're in a massive wooden.
Okay,
tower. It's gonna-
continuing. Valerie, hearing Herman's mentions of being a god, remind you of your current situation, and give you a tiny bit to think about.
I want to get some booze.
All right.
I second
Everyone
that.
wants booze.
I second that. Oh, can you get me something?
So he's sending Val. So I think he just wants you to go bring him back a drink.
Yeah, bring me him. I'm a girl. I'm a cat lady.
I'm saying him, speaking of you as you, not as your character.
Is that a ninja?
No, it's a guy taking a crap right there on the floor.
Okay.
He's
It was the
drunk
best
too.
I could find when I pulled up pirate token.
Wait, I got it. This movement system is quite bad.
It's on grid.
Oh.
So, first things first, are you looking at the bar? Like, are you watching all of this unfold, Kroll?
Yeah, still enjoying my drink.
That's
Dinner.
that's the big captain from earlier, sitting next to where Valerie just walked up.
Okay. The one that she was flippant to.
Yes.
I'm just staring at Cruel's character, and I love it.
I don't understand why your character is a gift box.
Because my name's Gift.
I'm clever, okay?
Listen, people get cats for Christmas.
Hooray for me. The master of pulling up sheep
I'm smiling, I'm smiling. Okay.
All right. So Valerie, what do you the bar? You look up at the bartender.
Yes.
What do you want?
Devil screwdriver.
No,
The
that
bartend-
doesn't-
The
sorry.
bartender looks at you and pauses.
You gotta remember, it's the good stuff, the bad stuff, or the medium stuff.
No, that's how I
how-
talked. But saying a drink like that in a foreign land, like what the hell's a screwdriver?
I want a martini.
Devil screwdriver is an actual D&D drink.
The devil's screwdriver?
Yeah, it's called Devil Screwdriver. It's really, really good if you're a magic user because it'll make all your magic like spiral out of control and do random things around you.
I don't want to be near Valerie now.
No, the question is, that sounds like a very specialized drink. Is this a magical tavern?
It doesn't look like it. The beds look uncomfortable.
Dragon, are you like googling Devil Screwdriver?
No.
Okay.
I am, however, pulling up my secret DM dice roller.
Wait, I'm gonna like slowly edge my way over. There you go. No, I don't
He
wanna
looks
do
at you.
things.
The bartender looks at you after contemplating what you just said for a second. Sorry, lady, we don't carry fancy drinks.
Grandma's sweat then.
Your options are ale, or ale.
Nice.
We don't get many
This is a
brewers
terrible
through here.
excuse for a bar, you fucking childish man.
Look, we barely get brewers through here, and the last time I saw one, she was, well, to be frank, she was a bitch.
What's your language?
You're
I
a
don't know. I'd be offended if I was a dog person, but I'm a cat person, so I'm not gonna be offended.
Well, I'm gonna be like, well, I don't want your common fucking ale, and I'm gonna go sit down at a table.
I want ale.
Then you can go get it yourself.
You said you would bring me back ale.
No, you just told her. Give
Hey,
me
go
ale.
get me a drink.
I want ale.
The bartender. Don't phase into the bartender.
I'm a cat. Why are you moving me back?
Because that's where the seat would be.
This is I'm on the counter.
It's also where the seat would be. If you look at the squares underneath you.
Oh, okay.
All right. So he looks to you.
Yes.
All right. So what do you want?
Ale. Straight.
Do you want
ale.
some of our high-end stuff, or do you want the piss water I serve the homeless?
I would really like some high end.
I thought they were gonna say, oh, the piss ale, I served the bitch over there. Pointed to.
I'd like the high end because I'm not really interested in drinking piss. So yeah.
He sighs. All right, that'll be 2 gold.
I will pay 2 gold even though I'm broke, you know.
Everyone has 50 gold to start.
Well, I'm on 48 gold now. I'm broke. I will pay for the good stuff.
All right, he passes you. He pulls out a fancy glass of ale, like a fancy glass.
Ooh.
Got like an ornate handle, full metal.
Do I get to keep the glass?
That'll be 2 gold extra.
Ooh, I want to keep the glass. That could come in
Oh.
useful. That could be handy later. So I'm
All right, then you have 46, and you now have a ornate ale glass.
I'll add that to my inventory. Oh no, you're already on the. So are you adding
I
that
would
to my
like-
inventory now?
I would like to stealth and sneak behind the bar and steal stuff.
I can't. I can only view. So could you add that to my inventory, Dragon?
1 sec.
Thank you. Are you asleep, Cool?
Nah,
When
man.
you stream, you look absolutely like asleep.
I'm just chilling, listening to what you guys are doing.
I'm getting the good ale. You got the
Figured something's
medium
gonna go
stuff.
down. Since you got the ninja
Oh.
pirate taking a crap right next to you. No one
I
seems
don't
to give a
want
shit.
that stinks.
He's giving all the shit, but
Smells like fish.
All right, so I want you to roll for that with disadvantage.
Wait,
Uh,
what do I have to do?
Valerie, roll for disadvantage, and you just get your ale and go back to the table.
Yeah, boy. So there.
Yes.
if I remember correctly, disadvantage means no bonus, right? Just a straight D20.
No, disadvantage means
Shoot.
roll twice, take the lowest number.
Yeah, it's advantage, but opposite.
Gotcha. And advantage is roll 2d20, tick the higher one.
Yes.
Well, shit.
Whew!
Man, I slept things today.
That's amazing.
So you make it about here.
Okay. Well, at least I'm somewhere.
And then you trip over, and then you stumble on the chair and notice that the guy from the ship you were just on is now looking at you.
Wait,
Fuck you.
before we continue this, did I see the whole "do you want to pay" thing or no?
See what?
When he asked, "Are you going to pay me?" Did I see that or no?
You did not.
I did not. Okay.
So what are you doing now that you've stumbled and you've got the captain's attention?
Hello, Captain.
I'll be right back.
Captain, bitch.
I gotta remember how I differentiated his voice from the bartender. You lucky. Oh God.
He sounded a lot like Soldier. Let's put it that way.
But I'm trying to differentiate.
I'm not a young man anymore.
I'll just go even deeper.
Deeper is always better. It only gets better with age.
You're lucky I owe Al a favor.
I know. I would still get off that ship anyway, though.
I don't know if are you watching Gift, or like are you looking over at Valerie as she tried to slink off?
I'm listening with my cat ears because you know how I got extra sensitive ears because I'm a cat. So I'm just listening to make sure if I don't need to jump in like this and then get out. Okay. So I'm just listening right now. Okay.
You've got to focus. You're here for a reason, and that's the only reason I brought you.
I don't care.
As you say this, roll a will save.
Fine. What is my constitution?
How many balls?
You said it's a save, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck.
All right. So
My rolls suck today.
you feel for no apparent reason. You feel a sharp pain in your neck. You don't take any damage, but it hurts.
Oh, I get it.
Are you
Alright,
entranced?
fine.
Oh, you roll. Are you? Okay. One, are you gonna try to like hide the fact that you're like visibly wincing from this sting, and is Gift?
Yeah, if she's feminine, like no, I'm just. This
Try to
happens because I did just pick.
How I tripped over.
That's gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna awkwardly stare over, like, what's going on? Because I'm just hearing, oh my god, my neck, it hurts. Okay, so how do I do that?
Slash roll 1d20.
1d20. Alright. I'm good at this.
All right.
It's still higher than yours.
You for a second you feel like, but then you're like, you're like, no way. And your friend, you see her tumble. You see her grabbing at her leg that she hit against the table, and you believe her.
Okay.
You know what cats are like with their owners when they're like pretending to like be dead?
Tsundere, I don't care, but I do care.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, cool. So I'm gonna head over and ask what the hell's going on.
No, nothing, man. I just hurt my leg. Ah.
Really? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're okay.
I am okay.
Just gonna awkwardly move away.
Picture you doing the whole sidestep thing.
I'm like staring
Just
at you.
awkwardly kicks his leg one leg over the other.
I'm gonna like stand over here. Okay, so what now?
Hooray for free assets. That's what now.
What does that mean?
One sec.
More pirates.
Oh, great. This seems fun.
The man enters, and do you guys see this little token move when I rotate it?
Which one?
The little token I just put down. Does it like rotate when I rotate it?
I didn't
Rotate
see
it again?
I'm currently rotating it. I'm spinning it in circles.
No,
Is
we
it
don't
the
do
green
rotate.
thing?
This is
No.
tempo.
Yeah. Dang.
The goblin? No.
Okay, that's same effect there. And he beelines towards Kroll's stall, to where Kroll was sitting.
There's like 4 or 5 people right near me.
He knows this,
Oh,
and those people, all within taking one look at him, act as if they've seen everything else in the bar and that it's the most interesting tavern in the world.
I am too. Just like everybody else.
Oh, that wouldn't that be performance?
Performance for them? No, he understands why they're doing this.
Oh.
18.
Oh, yeah, he has to roll 18.
I look like one of the crowd.
Yeah, no, you don't. He knows why he was here, and he saw you when he opened the door.
Did you sell a bad coat or something, Cruel?
I didn't have a coat to sell.
Oh, the pelt. I thought you would make a pelt coat.
No, just the pelts.
Was there still like skin attached?
No, I've noticed you opened a. So I noticed you opened a stall here in Garrison.
You must be mistaken, sir. Or, you must be mistaken, brother. I ain't got no stall in Garrison at all.
Okay, that's deception.
No, it's the truth.
With the stall you were on was your stall.
I don't have a stall now.
That's... I'm still gonna make you roll deception, but with advantage because of that. Clever.
Jesus.
Well.
Oh wait, I won! Ha ha! My 5 beats your 3.
So maybe you don't. But still, if you're going to be selling here, I worry. Sometimes it's not always the safest town, you know?
I completely agree, brother. The establishment makes us really angry sometimes, but truthfully to you, brother, I ain't selling. I'm just having my nice drink here, listening to that lady talk about being a god.
So, with a 5,
I kind of realize where this group is coming from. You've got the strength, you've got the the talk, which is
The talk.
cool. You've got the you've got the like the god, quote unquote, and then you got the drunk alcoholic who likes magic. This is a great team. There you go.
oh, it gets better. But so with a 5 for intimidation, this little goblin man is giving you the mean eyeballs.
Exactly, Kenny. Exactly. Wait, he's giving me the mean eye?
Yeah, little goblin man.
Even though I pointed at the god.
You were the one he saw selling earlier.
And he is mistaken.
What are you doing?
No, I know you. You know, I know I saw you selling, even if you don't own a stall.
Well, how do you, that could be his twin?
What? Oh, is gift stepping in?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand up for the old nice man who murders animals. So, yeah. Yeah, Gift steps in. It could be his twin, just a look-alike.
I don't know how it. Let me scroll back up.
There's a lot of broccoli, bow wielding, knife stabbing men in this part of town. So, are you sure maybe he had a different hairstyle? Because that is a unique hairstyle. Gotta link me hairdressers for that. Okay.
So, so you've got some muscle.
Why would I need muscle? I'm all the muscle I need. I have no idea who this drunk is or this lady in a hat.
I am not.
Don't
drunk.
judge my hat.
Okay, no, we're not gonna help you. I'm gonna go back to
Yeah.
the set corner.
I'm gonna follow. I'm trying to get to Ted with Libya.
So,
I love that, Kenny. I'm going
sorry.
to use that. I'm going to use that.
Oh no. Is this gonna be a bar fight?
Bar fight, bar fight, bar fight.
well, as you can see, I also have friends.
I imagine the Pokemon battle music.
Look, brother, I know that you know that I know that you know, brother. But you're mistaken, brother. Oh, yeah.
Macho Man Krill Starblazer.
I have been to the mountaintop, and I am the cream of the crop, but I tell you now, brother, I have not sold in Garrison. I am just passing through.
One of the goblins holds up a pelt.
That was
My, that is a fine beast you must have killed. Congratulations.
You bought this from your shop earlier today.
I do not believe it was from my shop, if I had a shop, but I told you I did not have a shop. Are you sure you're not mistaking me for somebody else? There are lots of wild men in this city.
I'll never drink.
I want popcorn while I watch this whole thing go down.
You want popcorn? I'll see if they do popcorn. yo. Hook me up with some popcorn, yeah. You can tell I'm British. Okay, no, he's an ignorant bartender, apparently.
Wow. I'm sitting over here having to message some people about private matters with using the Whisper. So he watches you walk out and had pulled and had begun to reach behind the bar to grab something, but you left in a huff, so he just puts it back down. I happen to pride myself on my popped corn.
I want pop. Let's give us some popcorn.
You walked away in a huff.
Oh, you ignored me.
I didn't. Oh shoot! I did not. I rolled a D2.
So what do? Do I roll now?
You don't need to roll anything.
Well, you get popcorn, Valerie. You want the popcorn? I just want to share. I want to steal some. Sharing is caring.
So,
Oh no.
Valerie, you're being watched.
I'm just go. Just to signal to this person that I want them to shush as I keep doing what I'm doing.
I'm gonna go into my bag.
All right.
An identified item.
All right. Which do you prefer, athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics, I think.
Then roll.
Never mind, athletics.
Roll it. The big imposing pirate man has now grabbed you, has now shoulder on hand. Hey, no, stop.
I steal from him.
He has no pockets.
How does he have no pockets?
He's a pirate.
Because, yeah.
Pirates have
Wait.
pockets.
So did the pirate touch Val? Or
He's put that, come on, buddy, please don't do this. Hand on him, on her, old friend, hey, please no. Don't cause a scene in this bar.
And we're looking at me like, buddy, it's who I am.
Well, could you stop for a second?
No.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
I'm gonna go into my backpack for an unidentified item.
I'm gonna turn into dust.
Okay, I've just been ditched at a bar. That's not a good day. I'm gonna go cry.
Oh. All right, so what are you doing, Val? You have to action.
I would like to turn into mist.
Don't worry, you won't lose in a fight to an NPC without pockets. That's like facing a red shirt on Star Trek.
Wait, so what are you using again? Sorry.
Where's
zoned
the
out.
lamb
It's the vampire thing turning into mist.
Well, who all's looking at Val?
I'm looking at Val.
I'm not.
Why should turn it to mist?
I'm just having a little godly tantrum.
I'm just enjoying my drink.
I think the
Well,
army-
with no context behind it, Gift watches as his hand kind of to pull her away from where she's going. Val just, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
I've just been.
Right, and then I'm a mystify into the back room.
I've just been ditched on a bar date.
Wait, you thought this was a date? Oh, that's so sad.
No, I didn't know. It was a joke.
Nice recovery.
Yeah.
Nice recovery.
Yeah, I believe you. Don't worry.
Shut up. I just want a lesbian lover. No.
All right. So
All
back
right.
to what Kroll was up to.
I'm confused on where.
So you see, if we don't start getting a 10% cut of what you're making, then you might get a 10% cut if you get what I'm saying.
Look here, brothers. I literally told you I am not selling. You could get 10% of nothing.
It's still nothing.
I looked at the barkeep. Barkeep, brother! These three guys keep hassling me. I thought you ran a good establishment.
The barkeep hears you, looks over to where you're sitting, notices he goes silent for a second. Oh, yes, honey, I'll be right there. And he sprints out of there.
I get it. He's got links to the goblins as well, doesn't he? He's probably like under control by the goblin.
So barkeep is gone. You could see to anybody looking, you could see the fear in his eyes.
I tossed my hands up in the air and continue drinking.
I'm gonna help myself to popcorn.
I'm trying to figure out where to. There, that's the best spot.
Okay, then I'm gonna go here and help myself popcorn.
So who the fuck is this?
Do I need to roll like another deception check or something?
Yes, roll another deception check with disadvantage, considering he's holding a pelt and a
Actually,
receipt.
hold on. I want to do persuasion.
So you're trying to persuade him that you're not selling.
Because effectively, it is the truth. I am not selling.
I have souls.
Exactly. I have sold. I am not selling. I have already sold. So I am here drinking.
And then roll for that. God, you guys are such cunning linguists.
9.
He looks at you. You can tell he's getting peeved.
I love how I keep getting low rolls. Everybody else seems to get the friggin' master rolls.
So, you know what I'm saying. Stop trying to work me around. Even if you aren't selling right now, you have sold. And if you want to continue selling, at least whole, then you'll start paying up.
All right, brother. Fine. Fine, brother. I will pay you 10% of the cream of the crop.
So you're going to hand over 10% of your gold to him?
No. I haven't sold anything. I said I will. That would mean if I sell tomorrow, he'll get 10%.
Just jump down and like go.
I want some of today's cut too, though.
I didn't sell today, brother.
The goblin that holds up the pelt pulls out a receipt with your name on it.
I do not give receipts. That is some bullshit.
That it's a forgery. Do you want to roll to see how good he forged your name?
Yes, I would like to do fucking investigation.
Since when did like medieval times give out receipts? You just got what you got.
19. This is fake. It's not me. That pelt is not mine. That was some other bullshit. If you roll a fucking 20,
I would die.
I'm going to effectively punch one of them and let myself be killed. If you roll a 20, I will punch one of them and let myself be killed. This is ridiculous.
One sec. Doing a bit of on-the-fly math.
Wait, I'm gonna quickly look at my character traits, and then I'm gonna see if I can do anything in this situation. well, it's my backstory. Okay, I know. What I'm gonna do.
Exactly, Kenny. Exactly. There could have been a right of purchase, but that usually is for the educated, and it's usually wholesale. That is very true. That'd be if I went to a shopkeep and said, "Here are my things, right of purchase, so I can turn it into a bank and get my money."
Don't question the gift going behind the goblins for a reason that has nothing to do with what's in their pockets.
That's true. There ain't no Gutenberg press. Everything's handwritten, hand pressed.
One more second, having to do complex rolling in DD2.
Cruel's just stuck in jail. If any of you ever play Pokemon, you know when
Yes.
you're walking through like the forest and you're just constantly hit with like Caterpie after Caterpie after Caterpie. That's what Cruel's in right now. And you don't want to fight them.
And
but they're
every
just, like,
time you try to
insistent.
throw an attack, it dodges.
Or have you ever done it where you're like going against like a Ruganola and they use Sand Attack that many times you can't hit anything? Even when you use Surf, apparently like a Tsunami can miss. Dragon.
One more second.
Alright.
Alrighty. So, suddenly, you look to the main goblin of the three. Stops in his track. Like, you could see, like, before, like, he was reaching for his dagger, but then he stops.
Okay.
You know, maybe I was a bit hasty. I was considering sticking me and my boys on your face. But for some reason, I don't feel like doing that no more.
That's pretty good to hear, brother.
You see the goblin turn, wave to the goddess as if, wave to the lady crying she's a goddess as if they're old friends. Snap his finger.
If I was friends with a goblin, I'd need all this alcohol.
And then the three exit.
Alright.
Like sassy bitches.
Are you gonna come back, Val? You know?
Why are you talking?
I'm not.
Barkeep comes back because he saw him leave.
I look to the Sphinx. Thank you, Elizabeth. You helped out a true man.
I'm gonna snicker. Okay.
Barkeep, I'd like to get her one of the low end what I drank.
The piss?
No, I drank a low high end.
It's not literal piss, it's just watered down.
You said that you gave it to the homeless.
Yeah, like essentially, yeah, when like a homeless guy walks in with like, "Oh, I've got 10 silver, can I buy something?" He hands him some watered down beer.
Nice.
They're homeless. Why are they spending their money on alcohol?
They could have an addiction. I'm clearly like, I'm sitting in the corner drinking the high end stuff with my new cup.
All right, so Krollas thanks the wood the says she's a goddess.
I
And
know
I
in my
laughed
head
at this.
that barkeep would call him a coward.
What was I supposed to do? They run like everything on this block.
Doesn't make you any worse.
Hey, maybe you should like stand up for yourself. You have a what? What the fuck? Okay.
A clone?
Hello.
Ignore the ghost from another dimension.
Another gift? I thought I was the only one of my kind. Copper's gone, by the way.
What?
Copper left the Discord.
No.
Investigating.
No. My God.
What do you mean no? I'm not the one that like
Being melodramatic.
ditched.
Okay, so you just avoided combat. So good for you.
I wanted combat.
The question is, was it really the goddess or whatever that did that?
You would have to ask her.
Because I didn't hear her say anything. You just said I'm doing quick maths.
2 + 2 is 4 -1.
Roll a
Perception?
yes.
$12.
All right, you could have swore that you think you saw her pull out a flute and give it a quick toot.
Okay.
So just like a little, and then you watched as the goblin became friendly and left.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ, is she the goddess of hormones? Serious question here.
The power of magic in D&D.
You can use the arrow keys to control grid. That's cool.
I think this map needs to be bigger, but that would only make it blurrier. There, now it's a perfect 1-to-1 lineup.
I do not like this movement now.
You don't like grid movement?
I can't place my guy down. It's causing the background to move.
Try and click him and then use the
There.
arrow keys. Use arrow
Wait, what are
keys.
you seeing? Because for me, he was on his spot.
He was above it. And now the spot's all like misangled. I think.
It doesn't bother me. I'm still in my wall. So,
Yeah, alright.
what were you supposed to be here or?
I was here.
There.
So now we're actually in our squares versus the corners.
Yeah, now you're in the squares instead of like wedged into the
Because
chunks. of the
I was
squares.
here, which means I was on the corner. Okay. So what's going on? What it is? Who's their next adventure? What is going on?
The people at the people around you have gone back to normal now that the goblin trio left. I gotta move Pirate Man back to his spot.
I'm gonna put the glass in my backpack.
All right, glass inventory.
Yep.
The fancy kind. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I got a fancy glass. I can like drink from that. You guys can't drink from it. I'm spent. Yeah, because you just had the low stuff.
Another man enters.
Old Starblazer doesn't like to be looked at like a zoo animal.
Okay, so we got a pirate, and then we got a pirate with a cowboy hat. I can't see that from here.
Zoom in if you need to better see.
Did Copper DC?
Oh.
Since considering the situation, we don't really have to take actions for her since she kind of went off on her own anyway. So we'll just roll.
Okay.
It's a pirate. He's just a really tiny pirate. He's just a really tiny pirate because of the scaling. He moves up to the big guy that you guys saw talking to Val.
All right.
However, you guys don't even get a chance to look at him. In a huff, the three return.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, you got some sort of trick, eh? Trying to cast magic on me?
I toss my hands up in the air and I go, brothers, you left on your own. That wasn't me.
I know I was charmed.
You may have been. And it
So who do you
like
have helping you?
It looked like it came from across the room. I don't know why, but it wasn't me. I only
Looks like we'll just have to rough the whole place up.
Oh my god.
What did I do?
One of the goblins moves over to the goddess, to the would-be goddess.
Just trying to find me, brother. Everyone is...
And that goblin's gonna come to me.
Yeah, and the last goblin turns, looks at you.
Oh, hi.
Everyone's charmed by
He mumbles
me,
something in Goblin, the guy that's looking at Gift.
Okay.
Do I know Goblin?
Where's your fat man? I thought the elves are supposed to have a Santa Claus.
The little goblin slams his fist on the table. I can't. Here's the thing, because you don't speak Goblin, you don't know what he's saying. But so essentially, what to you it just sounds like nonsensical mumblings. But he understood you, so you know that he at least can understand common.
What are my languages?
Question: do I have my own language? Consider I'm a cat person. Meow.
Meow.
Alright, no. I'm not even involved
Aha!
in the situation.
I do have Goblin as one of my languages. What the fuck was he saying?
See, my boys aren't exactly the smartest. They can't speak common like I do.
I respond in Goblin. Your boys are equally as smart as you. Even smarter. Maybe they should run the group, seeing as how under your leadership they got charmed out of here.
Oh my god, can I get a scribe?
Persuasion!
He's gonna roll it with a disadvantage because of the history this trio has.
I did nothing. I've been sitting drinking, and I'm getting dragged into this.
Yeah, but then you just insulted the goblin that walked up to your table.
Because he's pointing a knife at me.
Awesome. Cool. Great. Fucking disadvantage. Alright, cool.
All right.
4.
Hey, look. You see, they know they're not the brightest. I don't have to worry about them. Me and my boys go way back. Now, the matter with you. The little goblin man leans in close. He is having to look up at you, but he's still trying to cast that imposing, like, I'll kick your tail, man.
I'm not much for intimidation.
You gonna sock him? You guys can take any action here. There is no limit.
I'm gonna look down on him as imposing as possible and put my hand on my handle of my sword while still drinking my drink.
I'm gonna lean over the table and start talking nicely to the goblin. I'm going to grab his hand and shoot a bolt of, well, a crossbow bolt through his hand into the table. Because why not? And then tell him to back off.
Well, hey, roll to hit. Also, everyone else. Correction. Roll once to hit, which is 1d20 plus your proficiency, so +2.
So what do we do? Roll
roll 1d20 +2. And everyone else rolled initiative.
All right.
Trying to find where my initiative is.
Don't I get an advantage because it's a part of my skills weapons?
No, that's proficiency is your advantage.
All right.
Cool. Freaking all these low ass rolls. I'm hating this random die generator.
I'll need you to roll
Karma,
again.
Filthy, welcome to the stream.
I'm gonna need you to roll again with no pluses, Clay. Also, I'm gonna need you to roll 2, Tia.
I got 40.
Don't think I can.
And question: why are the goblins not attacking?
And we are doing D&D.
There we go.
So, am I successful in shooting a crossbow bolt through the hand?
Yes, you are.
All right, then. So that goblin is now stuck to the table.
Let me check what type of crossbow you had.
I just had a basic one. It was like a small pistol one.
Well, I've just got to find out what damage it does, so I know it, so you can know what to roll. All right, roll 1d8.
I want to put a caveat. Let me know if my goblin looks away because of the bolt plinging into that other goblin.
So you're holding your turn, but
yes.
until
the goblin I got looks away, because he's probably gonna look away at that point to see if the action started.
I got a bolt though, I think.
So the goblin bolts into his hand. He's bolted to the table. Like that bolt pierced through into the table and into his hand.
Jesus.
He cries out, "Ah!" And all 3 goblins do look over at the source of the scream.
Upon my goblin turning and looking, I quick draw my long sword and try to lop off its head.
What happened to Nice Trader?
This brother is snapping into a Slim Jim. Oh yeah!
To chop off his head, you're fighting him now, so you're gonna have to kill him to chop off his head. So roll to hit.
I'm just really not a nice person in this like playthrough.
God damn it!
So, is that a fail?
It's 9. Does that beat his AC?
No. So as you take your swing, you did not account for the goblin's armor, and you miss, and your sword but knocks off of his little studded mail. All right, and with rolls as they are, combat would mean it is now Goblin that was next to E's turn.
Hmm?
He doesn't know exactly what he's supposed to do, so his first idea is jump the person who attacked my buddy.
So, both attacked your buddy.
Kenny tells me your attack bonuses off of the single stud on his armor placed directly over his left nipple.
Pretty much. That's how you avoided damaging him. So he dashes over, takes his little goblin swing.
I'm gonna put on my gauntlets right now.
Wait,
doesn't
Sphinx get an attack of opportunity? Because
you get a. Oh yeah, Tia, you get to roll to hit this poor fool.
Save me, Tia, please.
Use your magic. Make them walk away.
That only works for so long.
So then they come back more bloody and injured, and then walk away again. And they just keep doing it.
I've messed up because I was nasty to the Sphinx.
It only works until the spell ends, and once it ends, the people will know that they were charmed and possibly come back and be like, "Fuck you."
Also, I kind of was really nasty to the Sphinx.
Just happened.
And the Sphinx. Why is the Sphinx having any reason to save me?
She's a god who can't allow her potential followers to come to harm.
I called her nothing special.
And then you found to be her first disciple. And now you believe in her.
Oh, Lord.
So,
all right.
That's double damage.
Yes.
Well, no. It's 2 die rolls.
Crits.
Yeah, I read that in the roll.
Roll 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6, and then you add your bonus. So just put /roll 2d6 plus whatever your bonus is.
I don't know what my bonus is.
That'd be strength. So +2. Also, just the strength.
10.
All right. So she whips her sword at the goblin that turns to dash. Knocks him, hits him hard, knocks him into the table. He does not. The point. If you were to quantify in the universe how the goblin is feeling, and were to give that feeling a number, let's say that number's 20, that goblin would be feeling half as good now as he was before.
Well, at least he fell on the ale.
Because of turn order, goblin that was main goblin looks back to you, having felt this attempt on his life. So we got a wise guy, eh?
Speak back in goblin? Nah, wise guy. Brother.
I'm about to shoot both of them if they don't.
1 second.
English. If they don't start speaking a language I understand, I'm going to shoot you both.
Alright, you make sense. So I'll start speaking orc.
What? No. No one understands that.
Gnomish? You know Gnomish?
I don't know Gnomish. I know English.
Well, there's no English in this world. There's
Well,
only
I
common.
I speak meow.
He's gonna punch the shit out of me. I'm a ranger, not a fighter. And evidently the gods are terrible with my die rolls. Seem to keep being single digits. Now, like over half, if not like 75% of my rolls today have been low numbers with this rolling system.
Dragon.
He said 1 second, so he's probably chatting with someone, getting a delivery, getting food, talking to his girlfriend, wife, husband.
Yeah, bless me.
Wow, presumptive much?
No one else is gonna say bless you.
You didn't even give us a chance. You literally just sneezed and said bless you. Well, dang. I would have, but now, no, never mind.
Tia,
Yeah.
did Copper.exe stop responding?
I don't know what Hope's doing.
Is she's in your house, right?
No, I'm in her house.
Oh.
Skirt, skirt.
All the cool action shit that I want to do or talk my way out of every single time. Nope.
And as soon as I want to do something cool, it's like, yeah, you can have it. You can pin this guy to a table.
Yeah, you're the only one here that's gotten 2 nat 20s. No one else has gotten a nat 20.
Well, this goblin obviously wanted to be pinned.
Hey, help.
You're back.
Indeed.
I want to keep this goblin alive, so I'm not going to do anything to the goblin. I'm just going to let him.
I'm guessing that does not beat your AC.
Nope.
Pardon?
He's too drunk.
Goblin still a bit weary from the spell that was cast on him. Takes a clumsy swing and misses.
He can't handle the Crowleyan madness.
All right, with that, it's Tia's turn. You can cast a spell and then
I'm looking at my spell.
or you can just move over and take another swing at this goblin you knocked into a table.
Or you could go after the pirates. Or the bartender.
The pirates just sitting there The pirates are just sitting there drinking.
I don't think they're doing anything, so
You can grab that goblin, throw him into the pirates, get them into the fight.
I do like how I've shot an arrow into a goblin's hand, and the pirates have no face. Do they scream in a different language as well?
No, the goblins heard. The pirates heard them. They're just kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah, pirates speak pirate, man. Come on. It's its own language.
I didn't know pirate was a language.
Yar!
Yar,
Har, matey.
Shiver me timber.
I'm coming for the booty.
I need my booty.
So
Alright.
you can attack, move, or cast a spell, Tia.
How do cantrips work?
You can just cast them.
Yeah, they're instantaneous.
Okay. Can I use Thunderclap potentially?
Yeah, now where are you aiming it?
It's not a good language to assume.
The goblin that I smacked into a table?
Wait, if I remember correctly, isn't a thunderclap an area effect cantrip?
Yeah.
So, like, since we're in a closed space, that's gonna be
Uh,
hella loud.
I'm gonna have really fluffy, like static for ages now, and I'm gonna blame you if this happens.
I thought cats have, like, even sensitive hearing.
Yeah, as well. So I'd be like deaf.
So to get the spell to work, she moves in close, activates it.
I have enough energy flowing through my head. The power is silly.
Oh no, everyone's fine. It's only got a range about 5 feet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know what cats' heads
There
are
in a
like?
minute.
This poor goblin.
Apparently crashed, booting up.
You should.
This poor goblin.
Oh, we're in a fight with goblins.
Man, he was not able to withstand hearing this loud thunderclap.
Okay. Because I'm like, I'm gonna just tell them to leave.
I just imagine like skittish.
I don't like how they're like.
T, I need you to roll d6. 1d6.
Yeah, 6.
Max damage.
Yay.
Blew out his eardrums with a clap.
Yeah, you guys all hear this thunderclap as the poor goblin is shaken and you see blood seep from his ears.
Does my goblin look away?
He considers it, but decides that his friends aren't worth it.
I make sure I look super innocent while he debates, so that he knows he can look.
Well, it isn't his turn. It is actually poor stuck goblin's turn.
I'm gonna. Oh, so I don't get to do anything to post that goblin. Aww.
No, your turn was like the first turn, the turn that initiated combat.
So
You are like almost the top of the pecking order for who goes and when, though.
sounds like the goblin he pinned to the desk. It's his turn.
Yes,
So what's he gonna do? Try and pry his hand from the desk?
he's desperately pulling his hand, trying to pull his hand free.
Oh.
Why'd you pin the other hand?
Ooh.
So he, after yanking, manages to pull it. He can't get the arrow out of the table due to the way it's awkwardly sitting in his hand. But he can get his hand out of the crossbow bolts.
Which way does he do it?
Up.
Through the fletching?
Yes.
Does any fletching get stuck in the wound?
Yes. 4 points of it do. 4. So this goblin looks at the still hurting, clutches his injured hand. And with that, turn order circles back around. Goblin that got his mess knocked wearily looks over to E and takes a swing. 14.
I'm still chilling in this chair.
I am too.
That that I forget. Was it Meets It Beats It or was it It was Meets It Beats It, right?
I could look that up.
I'm just gonna do that for this. So with that roll, he does manage to get through Tia's armor and takes a swipe.
Well, shit.
For a whole 1 point of damage. The goblin
Yeah.
takes a clumsy swipe and like nicks her cheek.
I don't understand why these goblins are so
That was
scary
sad.
and like why the butcher must be such like a scaredy cat.
They've
Goblins
no.
can't hit anything.
They're having a bad day, okay? They were charmed. So the goblin look so it's now Gift's turn. So Gift notices that the goblin that she had trapped has pulled himself free. So what are you doing? You want to keep firing on this goblin that you've been hurting?
Question, am I stronger than the goblin?
That would be something you'd have to roll for.
Okay. I roll for then grabbing the...
You're going to grab...
I'm going to grab the goblin's head and smash it into the arrow.
You're going to smash his other hand reversing?
No, I'm going to grab his head and smash the head into the arrow.
Good lord.
Sticking out of the table.
Roll an athletics check.
Okay, so what do I roll? Roll.
Well, correction. Roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s.
No. Just roll 1 d20. Wait, 1 sec. Plus 4. Plus 2.
Plus 2 or plus 4?
So plus 6. So 1 d20 plus 6.
And I rolled that twice.
You roll that once, and then you roll a regular d20.
And then I roll a 1d20. So what about...
Okay. So
I completely forgot that I have a favorite enemy, and Goblin is one of them.
So you do manage to grab his head.
Yeah.
But when you try to yank him down to slam his head on the head, instead you miss and merely bonk his head on the table, which does no damage.
But still gonna like give him a concussion.
It stings, but it doesn't damage him.
You might want to not gonna go to sleep on that one though. You'll have a concussion.
All right, and now it's Middle Goblin's turn.
I just wasted a turn.
Well, no, you've still got a hold of him. He now can't get free and has to roll to get out before he can really do much. So you're just kind of holding on to him.
Can I not repeatedly smash his head against the table?
Yes, you can. All right, 14. Does that beat?
Who's this goblin attacking?
The main goblin's going after you.
Misses.
Takes another swipe. Misses. Now it's your turn, Kroll.
Okay. I was looking at favorite enemy, and all I'm really seeing on favorite enemy is I could study, track, and hunt, and even talk to a certain type of enemy. So I'm not seeing anything that says I can do extra damage or get an advantage on them.
Basically, if you ever had to track down a goblin, you'd be really good at it.
All right.
So what you doing to this fool?
I'm going to shank him with my sword.
Shank him with the longsword. Roll to hit.
Don't meow, that's my thing.
There we go. 13.
Somehow, the drink hits you in just a certain way. And your thrust misses. your mark.
Damn it.
All right, Tia, what are you doing to this poor goblin? This poor battered goblin.
I want to kick him into the table.
All right, roll to hit.
The way you've got the goblin like against the table, looks like you smashed his leg or against the table and it's broken behind him. And it's bending. Jesus
Do I
Christ.
roll a 120 or?
Yeah, roll 1d20 to hit.
Damn.
That's I'm at level 3.
Well, in incredible fashion. Wait, crud! I think I have to roll severity for that.
No.
1 second.
Stop attacking my shoe.
So, being very bold by how weakened he is, E takes a swing at the goblin with her foot in an attempt to like stomp him and finish him off. However, he, with his last little gust of strength, is able to dip back just enough that her kick like stumbles her, causing E to be knocked prone.
I don't think bar fights last this long.
Keep missing.
Well, yeah, you guys keep missing these little.
I didn't miss. I just didn't.
Oh yeah, you just didn't murder his face.
It was nice. I want to keep him alive anyway.
Holy crap. Cena Mega Milk, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it.
All right, that means it's Goblin that was just attacking her's turn.
My god, man.
Time to go back to the severity screen. Okay.
Oh.
So, this goblin trips in his own weakness, falls forward, and in fabulous fashion,
There we go.
falls on his own knife and dies.
What the fuck?
He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
He dead.
The lines between me and that goblin are just showing that I'm holding that goblin.
Okay, whoops. Shoot. Yeah. Okay, so E murdered her goblin.
Apologize, guys, but
Mine like should be dead, but it doesn't like for some reason.
There's a certain amount of feeling he has to reach before he die. Also, if you want, you could subdue damage him in the face a bunch. You do have punch gauntlets. You could knock him out.
Just
Since you've got him grappled, you get advantage.
I get him. Ooh. Okay, so
I'm just gonna assume you've on the table. You've grabbed his head, and
I'm just putting him down.
yeah, he was the last goblin in the goblin order. So turn resets, and it's your go again.
Okay.
So feel free to do what you please, Gift.
I knew this would come in handy. I'm going to use the ornate ale glass that I received from the barkeeper, and I'm going to smack him over the back of the head with it, knocking him out, not killing him. And does that destroy my glass if I do that?
Roll
Okay, so what do I roll? Roll.
1d20 with advantage because you're grappling him.
So what's advantage?
Just roll another d20 and take whatever number is higher from the two d20s you rolled.
I got another 20.
That's
Good
high
lord.
enough.
Yeah, then you win.
I
You
got
don't even have to
220s.
roll the second. Good
good.
lord. What even?
Really?
You see it right there. He can't possibly be lying.
Jesus. Advantage double D20?
Universal advantage. Roll
So do I get to keep my glass?
roll
That's all I care about.
3d4.
/3.
Roll 3d4. You do not get fancy advantage. Okay, wait. Question.
Okay.
This is you guys' discretion. Do you feel like a makeshift weapon should count as a all weapons?
Counts as a what?
Does a makeshift weapon count as all weapons? Like, could you classify a makeshift as something that would be considered a weapon?
It would be a
I
blunt
think-
object. Right?
All
Because
Well-
that's what he's using. Is a glass
If
as
you
a
have-
blunt object.
well, he has proficiency in all weapons, so does that mean he gets this extra proficiency points because this changes the outcome massively?
Oh, well then, yeah, because it's an improvised weapon. So if he has pluses in that, then yes.
Okay, plus.
Cena says, "Oh my God, there goes all his luck." Now
Well,
he's-
guess what?
Now he's gonna draw all his
So-
rolls.
With a total, that is Goblin face first on the table. He's out cold. That's 2 goblins down
But not
with a
yet.
whopping 15 damage to the back of his goblin head.
So he's just out cold.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm happy with that.
I know we didn't really get to do much story wise, guys, but we might have to after this fight.
End it. Alright then,
Well,
I'm gonna
end this
sorry.
session. So
Oh,
stuff's coming up. I'm sorry, but we will be able to continue next Friday.
okay.
Alright, well, before we go, I want to retrieve my arrow from the table. So,
All right. Well, Kroll still has to murder his guy too.
Is it my go, or I thought the goblin has a go?
Goblin goes. Guess what?
not 1 damage.
No, the goblin you are fighting, Kroll, is knocked prone.
Does that mean I got an advantage on my downward thrust?
Yes, you do.
$15. Jesus, they're so bad.
Your downward thrust pierces into him. Roll damage.
Love penetrating my favorite enemies. Okay.
You gonna take the goblin with you, Gibbs?
I'm taking the goblin.
9
with me.
points of damage.
The goblin's following me. So the goblin's.
Well, on your turn, you can just tie him up since he's knocked out.
I'll move back.
So you've okay. You added both proficiency and proficiency didn't get added that. But okay, so 9 points of damage. Goblin has finally taken a hurt and he is feeling it. I would say that he feels about half as good as he was, as if there's a sword through his all the way through him.
Really nice.
Did my sword pin him to the ground?
Yes, he's pinned to the ground.
Okay. I will, for my next action, when it gets around to me again, I'm pulling out my bow while he's pinned to the ground.
Oh, that's kind of stealing my fruit there. Okay. I pinned him to the table. You're just doing it with extra style.
He's on the floor, sir.
Exactly. Mine's in the table. Mine's better.
But unlike yours, where you had fletching that gives way, mine's got a damn grip in the way.
Tia, got anything you want to do since your goblin's kind of dead?
Um,
I want mine to live. You touch my goblin, it's my goblin.
I'm not gonna touch your goblin.
I protect.
He attack, he protect.
I pin the table. I protect.
You were like trying to get a Stockholm Syndrome goblin going. You're gonna keep torturing him till he falls
You can
in
just
love
put
with
off your
you.
turn if you want to, yeah. Since you don't really, unless you want to go help Kroll out with his goblin.
You sure I'll go help him out with his goblin.
All right, now roll a d20.
Seven? Was there any bonuses to that? It's usually 20 plus whatever you're using. This is a D&D 5th edition, done on the Roll20 app.
Yeah, that is not enough to hit the goblin. He notices
Even
that
if the
a blade has
goblin's
come at him.
pinned, is it there
Oh,
an
wait.
advantage?
Oh yeah, you get advantage because he's pinned. So roll another d20. Sadly, she takes 2 swings at him, and neither of them are able to find their mark.
There's no minuses to hit, even if it's prone stuck, so it can't move.
Yeah.
Then
Sadly,
again-
the only advantage she gets is the advantage.
Wait, did she
sorry.
not have any bonuses on top of that D20 roll?
Oh wait, plus. Oh wait, actually, yeah. Then okay, wait, yeah, +2 that hits. So roll.
But shouldn't she have a disadvantage considering the fact she's drank all of this poor?
What are you talking about,
liquor?
Gift? You shut your mouth.
But she's drank all this poor man.
Oh hey, look, 4.
alcohol.
Even that's the point of the advantage. Even if she drank all this alcohol, she was because he's stuck to the floor. It's kind of hard to miss him.
It was the good stuff as well.
Then again, I did try to kick my one and I missed, and then I was on the floor. And then I got back up and he killed himself.
Mine's gonna be a teddy bear, man. No joke.
I have to draw that book.
I can't wait for all the art to come from all this because I know I'm gonna want some, so I'm probably gonna ask a friend to draw some, and it's gonna be me pinning a goblin to the table. So whose turn is it?
With it cycling back around, it's your turn because the goblin
fine.
would have went first is dead.
All right.
Yes.
All right then. So what I'm going to do, I am now. Wait, first, did I keep my glass or did the glass break? He didn't answer. Dragon.
Your glass didn't break.
My glass didn't break. Good.
Some tough stuff.
That's some tough ale. I'm now going to lunge attack, and on top of the goblin. So there you go. I don't know where you want me to go there, and I attack.
All right, roll a d20 plus
Slash roll.
+4 +2.
Can I just do +6? Or does it have to be 4 +2?
Just +6.
Not bad.
21.
So, dragon. Does it work?
It's 21. It hits.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Roll. What are you hitting with?
That was a lunge with a. I'm gonna say with the gauntlet.
So that would be 1d6.
So I need to do a roll /
Roll 1d6 plus 4.
Shit, hold on. Roll 1d6 plus 4. 7. Okay.
And with that, and in utter. Oh, wait, are you rolling to subdue or are you rolling to murder?
To murder. I want to murder this one.
With a massive punch, the main goblin's face is crushed under fist.
TOS.
He's dead. Combat over. You all win.
Okay.
Well,
So-
I'm gonna
We
take
can pick this up tomorrow for loot and everything else.
Oh,
Is that all right?
All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag the 2 goblin bodies into a room, since this guy's kowtowed, and then as a hunter, and they are monsters and my favorite enemy, I'm gonna go ahead and skin them, and salvage all the armor off of them.
For me.
All right. With that, then...
And make sure I hang them upside down.
And I'm taking mine.
You know,
to the
get a nice old predator thing going.
Oi, dragon, bring that ass.
All right. And with that, you have one combat, and we will pick this up tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, I mean next week.
I'm with an unconscious goblin in a bedroom in a tavern, drunk.
Thank you all for joining me for this session. It has been fun.
Indeed.
You're welcome. That was fun.
I agree. Now I've got to stream something else.
I really think Gift is quite overpowered.
Well, I mean, you have a crossbow bolt.
I have a crossbow bolt and I have specialty in all weapons.
It's not that overpowered.
Yeah, so there's one who can set me on fire for saying she's not special.
Okay.
Yes, Cena. That's what he was saying TOS for.
Well, everyone got there, so she's probably drunk. Very drunk. And then she got into a fight. And then missed.
Okay, so my proficiencies are in all armor, all weapons, saving throws, strength and constitution, athletics, acrobatics, cartographer's tools. And after all of this, I'm happy. Not that we won. We didn't win the war. I've still got my ale glass.
Hey, and I got 2 new pelts.
You just skinned the goblins.
They're monsters. They're not people.
You're staying away from Bobshka. Bobshka's coming with us everywhere. I'm making sure of that.
You're just gonna have a pet goblin now.
I'm gonna keep it on a leash.
I'm just saying, every time we fight a monster, if we fight a beholder, that beholder pelt is gonna be amazing.
If I feed this goblin and I keep it alive, it will love me, and then it'll be my pet and it can fight for me. So I'll have a pet goblin.
You want me to just constantly use charm person on it?
No.
Want to get angry or something like that?
No.
Oh, if I end the spell.
I do the whole Walking Dead thing where you cut you cut the mouth out of it, you cut its arms off, you just let it walk.
Jesus, man.
And I thought skinning them and hanging them upside down was bad. The goblin's still alive when you do that.
You think that's
I also have cure wounds, so
hey, I'm like a predator, okay? So I'm all about that hunt. What you're doing is cruel and unusual. And you're also ruining a fine pelt when you cut off its arms.
I shot an arrow through its hand. I smashed it around the back of the head with an ale cup. I smashed its head off a table, and then I took it to the bedroom.
God damn.
Show you the leash.
I should be the one on the leash. I'm the cat.
Jesus, we're all bringing our own little dysfunctions. Oh well, time to play some Mad Max on stream.
I'm watching you play now.
Or at least, hopefully, it's gonna run this time.
I'll watch. Do you want us to leave? Or
No, we can chat.
Sure.
I was gonna go because I'm gonna go play my own.
Nice playing with you.
Yeah, nice playing with you.
I enjoy playing with you guys.
Pretty good, pretty good. Got done with the D&D session and
I really sorry.